It was interesting. You talk about Z. He lost the first 3 matches in this tournament, and he was playing in the last round to miss top 8 on tiebreakers.
Right.
I mean, he knew he couldn't make it, but he would have been tied with Paulo if he had won the last round. He lost, put him in about 30th, because of course his breakers were terrible.
Right. He started 0-3, went on an 8 or 9-0 run.
8-0, then picked up a loss, then rattled off a couple more.
Right.
All right, looks like Paulo's actually going to keep 7. And Shuhei will keep his draw. Land from Paulo. No first turn plays for either player. Turn 2 Ancestral Visions, right on schedule. And there is the Bitter Blossom.
The turn 2 Bitter Blossom on the wrong side of the table.
Shuhei brought him in, and he'll have the edge.
Paulo loans him some fairy to the
fairy. That's funny. You get a psychological edge by boarding that in against the fairy player. You know he's going to have tokens. You don't have to bring any to the tournament, right? There's no way in Paulo's deck to actually get that Bitter Blossom off the table, right? The pretty full art Imperious Perfect.
Can't imagine that blue-black has a lot of enchantment removal options. Always
I guess you could bounce it with a primal command.
Yeah,
That's any permanent.
Cryptic command, yes. Yeah. He's going to want to cryptic command it and steal it.
Counter it on the way back.
Counter it on the way back down.
And he's got, I mean, he's clearly playing the card advantage game this game. He's going to have time to resolve those 2 Ancestral Visions. Those 6 extra cards. It's going to give him the ability to stitch together a control plan. What else has Shuhei got going on? Got a Tarmogoyf, another Perfect. Ooh, another Bitter Blossom. A quick update on the back table. Looks like Charles Gindy has gone up a game on Nico Boni. Bunch of creatures on both sides of the table. Gindy had a big Profane command to get his through, so Charles Gindy up 1-0 on Nico Boni.
Sounds about the way Gindy called it. He felt like he was he had a slight edge game 1, but he felt like he was disadvantaged coming down.
Tarmogoyf attempted, but the command will counter the Tarmogoyf and bounce the Perfect. Fairy token crunches in for 1.
Oh, there's a second Bitter Blossom.
Crazy.
Tremble in Paulo's hands there. He was counting on those damnations doing something for him in the games 2 through 5. And
so Paulo, welcome to your opponent's nightmares. This is how your opponents have felt over the course of the tournament as the double Bitter Blossom shuts down all of their action.
There's a Razormane Mastercore.
Razormane Mastercore.
Something to do with all that card advantage that's coming up over the next couple turns.
Yeah, I suppose, but that is not a good fight against double fairies every turn.
And maybe this is why Shuhei has just had such a dominating performance against fairies throughout this throughout his day 2.
Because he can draw double Bitter Blossom?
Yeah.
He can draw double Bitter Blossom every game. He should have just played fairies. Civic Wayfinder.
Civic Wayfinder for the island, Cyanabuna.
And a Tarmogoyf. All right.
Look at the...
1 Ancestral is going to resolve for Paulo. He's going to get to draw 3.
Difference in body language between the 2 players. A little snap and point from from Shuhei. A little bit of a tremble from Paulo.
Paulo's got a Razormane Mastercore to resolve here. Discard a card to keep it around, then he gets to pick off one of those creatures.
Oh.
Got to be thinking about deploying a Damnation too at some point. No, he lets the Mastercore go. Okay, I think it's Damnation time. The other Ancestral suspends down to 1. Takes 1 from an Underground River, and
Shuhei doesn't even waste any time.
Yeah, discards comes up.
River appears, shows him, I think, a misbind. But,
yeah, Paulo wants to keep up his stack manning here. Oh, is that a Tomb of Is that Yawgmoth in the play? Or,
yeah. Judge was asking him why he didn't take damage from his undergrounds. They make black for free.
Yep.
Sounds like Foxy's.
Yep. More mana left, so Shuhei can pay for. What is that?
Misbind click.
Yeah, it takes the misbind click.
There's nothing for it to click on.
Leaving a Mastercore.
I think that's 2 rune stacks, yes.
That's not going to get the job done. So you can cast. I guess there's no rune stacks in the yard yet, or is there one? And U Vault comes over for 2. Other ancestral resolves.
Can you imagine talking about a match where you say ancestral resolves twice, and the person it resolves for might not win? There's another Razormane Mastercore.
No. Yes. That just loses. I mean, Razormane Mastercore looks like it's good in this matchup, except against the Bitter Blossom clan. Right?
Yep.
Should be awesome about the ground combat with elves and Tarmogoyfs. These little 1/1 flyers are just going to eat Paulo alive here. He's got to come up with command and bounce counter. I mean, it's too late for Bitter Blossoms of his own to cancel them out, right?
Right.
Doesn't have the life total to play with. He's too far behind on board.
Discards a rune snag.
Yeah, picks off the perfect.
Okay. Sounds like we're going to get an update from some of the other tables here in a couple minutes. While Paulo tries to figure its way out.
I just did it. So in other matches, Younghan Shu is now up a game on Marin Lebert. Got the combo, pulled it all off, Greater Guardian, body double, etc.
Double frowny face.
Repeat. Yeah, the double frowny face from Lebert. He's down a game now. Bruce and Mahara are still embroiled in game 1. Mahara did steal a Snake River Guide with the Thrower of Temptation. But... And as we mentioned before, Gindy's up a game on Boney.
There's a Mutavault go from Paulo.
Yeah, he's got the ground under control with that Mastercore. But I mean, you see, even Shuhei, this is why he takes Misbind click, even though there was nothing for it to click on. He just doesn't want there to be a flying blocker.
Right.
Like, have your Mastercores. Fine. I'm just going to attack
the ground is yours.
It's really weird that the Elf deck is losing on the ground and the Fairy deck is going to lose the game in the air. And that looks like exactly what we're seeing. What is it, 8-8 now? Is there a race back scenario for Paulo here? I mean, have those Bitter Blossoms taken enough life away from Shuhei that...
That player guys and boss me
Yes, there is. This might be the game right here.
There's still a Treetop Village to block. He can activate a couple of Mutavaults.
He only has to deal 6.
Only has to deal 6, it's true. Oh, and he can survive another turn, too. There's 6 tokens against him. Wow, Paulo has set this whole thing up, hasn't he?
6 tokens and a treetop, though.
Oh, but Treetop has to block. And Treetop has to block specifically Mastercore, right? Isn't it a forced block? If he takes 2 Mutavaults, if he takes 2 Mutavaults down to 4, then he does not. If he takes a Mastercore hit, he'll take 7 damage. He has to block Mastercore.
Right.
Unless there's a trick in Shuhei's hand, then it's a forced block, and Treetop dies to Mastercore, so Paulo can survive the crackback with 6 fairy tokens.